Alright, g'day, hi and welcome. I don't know what kind of angle you're going to get here, but try something like that. Okay, so I'm going to try something here. Do another self-butt kicking of trying to get more advanced with my beats. Third week in. I had a comment last night. I said, I tried drums and I just couldn't get it, so I gave up. Never give up, buddy. Never give up. My suggestion, okay, is... instead of giving up, save up a little extra money and instead go take a couple lessons, 3 or 4 lessons, get yourself going. If you do that, I guarantee you, if you stick with it, you don't learn drums or any instrument. Your first instrument, you're not going to learn it in 5 minutes. Like you gotta kind of take the mindset that it's a lifelong learning thing. So you progressively get better, you plateau for a bit, and you find new things. Yeah, so definitely take lessons if you really can't get it. And if you can get it fairly well, keep working on it. But try different things. I'm still working on the fundamentals, the 40 fundamentals. So I'm in my first month of playing drums, really. Just to recap, yes, I played drums in high school for the 30 some odd years ago. 35 years ago or whatever it was. Yeah, okay, so that doesn't really count. And then, of course, back in the 90s, as I always say, the bands that I was in, yeah, I play on their drums. I may have played drums at jam nights maybe twice, 3 times. You know what I mean? I could barely remember. But anyway, this is the drum kit I've played the most. I've played it almost every day since I bought it about 3 weeks ago, a little over 3 weeks ago. And in the first month, I've went from, because I have the advantage of already being a musician, so my approach to learning a new instrument as a multi-instrumentalist is a lot easier because, I'm just going to take down my snare, is a lot easier because of the fact that I already know how to approach learning an instrument. You see me make a lot of videos on getting the right ergonomics so that I'm not learning bad habits right from the get-go, because from any instrument, whether it's the guitars, the bass, ukulele, the violin, the mandolin, the triangle. If you learn a bad technique at the get-go, it will take you 5 to 10 times longer to unlearn that bad habit than it takes you to learn the bad habit, because your muscle memory, somebody had commented about my take on muscle memory. Well, it works the same for the drums as it does for the guitar, except for in your fingers, it's in your hands. So you learn a bad habit, you will get repetitive motion injuries, right? You don't want that. Again, I've already talked to a couple of drummers that, yeah, I can't play drums anymore. I'm like, and then there's other guys, they've been playing drums for 65 years, right? Because they learn, and these jazz guys, they're never hurt. You know why? Because they pride themselves on learning as much as they can, improving their techniques constantly, right? And the metal guys typically are self-taught. Rock guys, metal guys, same with the guitars, they're almost all self-taught. And you get this, you really get this a lot with guitar players. I don't want to learn music theory because I don't want to sound like everybody else. Well, the newsflash is you do sound like everybody else when you don't learn music theory, and same for the drums. You will sound like everybody else because most people are self-taught, right? But Phil Collins can't play drums anymore. You know that in the air tonight, his best drum line ever, the simplest. I need 2 more drums to do it. But because he was like playing like this, right? And he hurt his back was hurt. I know another guy from playing rim shots. Second he plays the drums, his thumb numbs out. I play as relaxed as I can, even with the heavy sticks. So that's just my take on it. I know I'm a noob for the drummers, but I am an experienced musician. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that video I put out the other night. The metal in your face, follow the lost video. Yeah, very high budget. That was my second recording with the drums. I got another song coming up. I'm gonna try to improve as I go, obviously. Called Release the Berserker. So that's gonna be cool. But I'm just gonna show you something I'm working on right now. And I seen a pro drummer doing this, and he said, the foot is the hardest thing to get. And I've been you know, setting my pedal up. I'm trying to play with foot down as much as possible. I don't want my foot up in the air, and I'll tell you why. Foot down is more relaxed, meaning, you know, it might be less comfortable in some ways, but my foot never goes up. It's just all down. So I'm working on foot technique as much as possible to be as relaxed as possible, so that if I do play a gig this summer and I have to play for 3 hours, I'll be able to do it. So anyway, enough talking. I'm going to show you what I've been trying. And you saw it probably yesterday's video from the making of this video. I was butchering it like crazy, so I'm going to try it again today. And it's 3 on the kick, 2 on the hi-hat, and then fill in. And it's really, really hard to keep time. But if you don't kick your own butt, you can't expand, right? So here we go. It's hard. It is so hard. For the experienced guys, no. So 3 on that, 2 on that. That's all you got to do. Everything else is just like fill-ins or whatever. 3 on that, 2 on that. That's it. That's it. That's all you got to do, guys. That's all. That's it. It's so hard. But yeah, there we go.